Okay, today is July 31st, and today is the day that I think I'm going to cut my pineapple. As you can see, it has really turned yellow, and I'm actually afraid it's too ripe. I've been watching it, and I walk in here and I can smell. As soon as I walked in the greenhouse, I could smell the pineapple smell. So I'm hoping it's not too ripe. It is still super firm. I can't squish it at all, so I don't know. But it's been almost a year since I put the rotten apples inside the plant before it ever produced a fruit. So that was last August, and it's July 31st. So it's been almost a year from the moment that I started the experiment to today. So I'm gonna get some pruners and get down in there and cut the stalk in there and take it in the house and cut it. But I'm gonna save this top part here, sit it down in some water, and see if I can grow another pineapple plant like this one. And then of course I have another one over here in with my banana tree that is right there. So we'll see if it it's turning into a jungle in here. We'll see if we can get it to make roots. I don't think it'll be a problem. Alright, so I'm going to get some pruners and we'll cut it off. Have you ever seen one this yellow in the store? Because I sure haven't. You gotta watch these leaves are like, wow, razor sharp, and they're serrated, and they will flat slice you open. So a lot of these I've cut the ends off just so I don't get jabbed. But like this one here, man, that thing will slice you. This one here will too. This little guy here. So I gotta try to get in here without hurting myself. So here we go. Maybe. Wow. Have you ever in your life seen a pineapple that yellow? I hope it's not rotten. It looks super healthy. You know, I don't see any indication that it's too ripe. But I don't know. We'll know when we slice into it. It should be organic. I've only given it organic fertilizer. So anyway, let's get to the house and we'll slice her open and see what we have. I will say it's pretty heavy, and I'm sure part of that is because of this huge top notch it's got there. But be sure and watch my videos that I have made. It's a series where I got my pineapple to bloom, and then the bloom, of course, turns into the fruit. And I thought it was pretty cool. You know, I live in Kentucky. Southwest Kentucky zone used to be 6B, now we're 7A. So obviously I can't grow these out in the field, but we do grow corn. But I have a greenhouse, and you don't have to have a big greenhouse. You could probably do this in a little bitty greenhouse because you saw the plant's not that big. But the key is to get it to actually produce the fruit. And I had watched some guys on YouTube talking about how they got theirs to fruit, and it takes an ethylene gas which creates a hormonal change in the plant that makes it want to produce the fruit. So the cheapest and easiest way, and in my opinion the most natural and healthy way to do it, is just use rotten apples. And that's what I did, because I have several old apple trees that had no trouble finding some rotten apples. Okay, so I realize I don't have very many sharp knives. This is the sharpest one I could find, so we'll see how well it does. So I'm just going to cut the bottom off. I have no idea what we're fixing to see here. Oh, that's a southern thing, fixing to see. Oh, there's a bug. It's got a very distinct core. My goodness, I wish you all could smell this. And I'm going to cut the top off because I want to save the top to grow another pineapple. So we're going to cut the top off. I'm not going to have much pineapple left, am I? And I'm going to go ahead and stick it in a bowl with some water so that I can go ahead and get this starting to root. So I'm going to stick this. Gotta watch these blades, man. They will flat cut you. I probably overfilled my bowl. Maybe not. My husband gets so mad because I do this stuff in the kitchen. But I might actually put it in the windowsill. Yeah, let's see. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this or not. Good idea? Bad idea? What do y'all think? Alright, back to the pineapple. Alright. So, I think what you're supposed to do is slice it right down the center. I'm not doing a very good job. That core is really tough. I can't get through the core. Don't think I cut enough off of the bottom. Let's see if I can cut some more off here. Yeah, that worked. And then, I don't know if you can see this core right here. I need to cut that out. You know, this knife is almost too big. And this knife is almost too dull. I know some of you guys are cringing the way I'm handling these knives. Alright. It smells wonderful. Wow, it's amazing. I'm trying to get that core completely out. Okay, so I got the core out of this one. And so what I think I'm going to do is cut it this way so it's easier to handle. Oh, it smells wonderful. I don't see any sign of any rot. And I'm going to just kind of, I don't know, what do you think? Just kind of go down here. Kind of like you would do a cantaloupe. I need to invest in some good knives. Okay, get a fork, and let's taste test it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. I've had pineapple in the stores. Oh my gosh. I am not exaggerating. This is the best pineapple I've ever had in my life. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. Oh my gosh. Guys, I gotta call my husband in here. I had to go share with my husband because we've been watching this pineapple grow for months. So I had to stop and go share because this is so delicious. I cannot express it enough how good this is. I'm sure I am not cutting this pineapple correctly. So for those of you who know what you're doing, please just try to look away. I think there's still a little bit of core left on these pieces, which I'm not sure if the core will hurt you. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I'm gonna fill up my little bowl here with some chunks. Okay, now I'm going to get the core out of this side.